Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I'd like to thank you for all your years of support through the years. As a result, this channel has grown and allowed me an equity partnership in carmarshal.com. Please take the time to check them out. They help you buy and sell your next car, even have a negotiating tool to save you from the hassle of haggling with multiple dealers. The link is in the description below. Please click and help support and give if you can too through PayPal or Patreon. Thanks again.
Police say he touched women. In other news this morning, a Chester police officer is facing indecent assault and harassment charges after police say he touched women inappropriately and without their consent. Albert Dion Ross of the 1400 block of West 7th Street in Chester surrendered earlier today. Police say the 47-year-old assaulted one victim during a service call, putting his flashlight down the victim's top. Another victim was allegedly assaulted in the elevator at the police station, where police say he put his hand down his victim's pants.
50 websites to make sure you find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel Trivago.
In other news, it is potentially the ultimate betrayal. A Chester police officer accused of using his badge to sexually assault and harass women. The case has stunned a tight-knit law enforcement community. Action News reporter Gray Hall spoke exclusively with one of the victims. He joins us live with details tonight. Gray.
Well, Monica, I can tell you the alleged victim tells us that she is still having psychological problems because of all this. And tonight, the district attorney fears there could be more potential victims out there.
Sickening. Sickening. That's what I say, sickening. Because you shouldn't have that authority to do this.
This woman, who did not want to be identified, says she is one of the alleged victims targeted by City of Chester police officer Albert Ross. Delaware County District Attorney Jack Whalen says Ross surrendered to police Wednesday afternoon after allegations of indecent assault and harassment charges.
It is a betrayal. There's no doubt about it. As the residents feel betrayed, the public trust is betrayed as a result of this.
Authorities say the most recent alleged incident happened in May when Ross responded to a service call. He's accused of placing a flashlight in the victim's shirt and asking to see her chest. He's also accused of an incident back in August of 2015 where he's accused of sexually assaulting a woman in an elevator inside the building that houses the police department. The woman we spoke to says it was her inside the elevator.
It took me 24 hours to really conjure myself to want to talk about it. But I talked to a detective. He was a CID, he's retired, and he told me to go forward.
The district attorney says Ross has been under review since the 2015 allegation, but there was not enough evidence to charge him until now. Action News has also learned that Ross was accused of sexual harassment while working at 2 other locations in the past.
And there's going to be more to come forward. I'm not the first, and I'm not going to be the last that we already know. He's done this before in different counties, different areas.
All right, so back out live tonight, we can tell you that Ross has been suspended pending the outcome of this investigation. He started with the police department in 2013. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for September 13th.
Watch Pennsylvania police officer charged with sexually assaulting 2 women while on duty. Chester, PA. A Chester police officer has been charged with sexually assaulting 2 women in separate instances while on duty. Officer Albert Ross, 47, of the 1400 block of West 7th Street in Chester, is charged with 2 counts of official oppression, harassment, and indecent assault without the consent of others. Delaware County District Attorney Jack Whalen said Ross inappropriately touched a 46-year-old woman at her home during a service call on May 20. He isolated the victim, in this case inside the kitchen, and when he approached the victim he took his flashlight and placed it down her breast or cleavage area, Whalen said. He then made statements asking her to expose herself. She did not. She reported it. Prosecutors say Ross groped and kissed a different woman on another occasion in an elevator in the building where the Chester Police Department is located. A woman who didn't want to be identified says she was the woman in the elevator. Sickening, sickening, that is what I say, because you shouldn't have the authority to do this and then you are doing it inside of the building where you work at. There is no protection for us as citizens, she said. The district attorney says Ross has been under review since that 2015 allegation, but says there was not enough evidence to charge him, until now. The DA's office says the second incident supported the allegations from the first case. It took me 24 hours to really conjure myself to want to talk about it. But I talked to a retired detective and he told me to go forward, don't hide, because he will do it to somebody else, so I came forward, the alleged victim said. Action News has also learned that Ross was accused of sexual harassment while working at 2 other locations in the past. Officer Ross used his position of authority to coerce and intimidate these women into acts for his own sexual gratification, Whelan said. His behavior is extremely offensive. As a police officer, he took an oath to serve and protect the residents of Chester, and for that reason we hold him to a higher standard of conduct. There will be more to come forward, that alleged victim said. I am not the first and I am not going to be the last, that we already know. He's done this before in different counties and different areas. Ross was arrested by detectives from the Delaware County Criminal Investigation Division, and a judge set bail at $250,000. A preliminary hearing is scheduled for September 13th.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal, and there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.